Okay, so here's the first question. The volume of a sphere is given by that formula where V is the volume. Find the volume of the sphere with radius 4 centimeters. This is a easy first question. You're just substituting 4 in for the radius. So you get 4/3 pi r cubed. You've just got to make sure that you know how to put 4 cubed into your calculator, really. Make sure it doesn't say anything about decimal places, 268.08. If you want it to correct to 2 decimal places, 0.08, that's where we're cutting off. 2 is a low number, so it stays at 0.08. The second question here is the one that is a lot harder. They give you the volume. The volume is 200, and you've got to work backwards. So this is the second question here. The volume is 200. So we know that 200 equals 4/3 times pi times r cubed. In the HSC and trials, they like this question. You need to understand how to do the last step. But what we want to do is we really want to get down to r equals something. So we're going to get rid of this 4/3. We're going to get rid of this pi or move it to the other side. On this side, we are times in by 4/3. So when we take it over, we divide. And we are times in by pi. So when we take it over, we divide by pi. So that's what we get. We get 200 divided by 4/3 divided by pi equals r cubed. Maybe your teachers have said that you times by 3 here and you divide by 4, and I often say that as well. This is exactly the same. We are times in by 4/3. So here, what's the opposite of times in by 4/3? Dividing by 4/3. I sometimes feel that students find that way of looking at it a little bit easier. This is the hard step. How do we do this on our calculator? You need to know how to do the cubed root on your calculator. You can do 47 to the power of 1/3 instead of the power of 3. What's the opposite of that? The power of 1/3. Or there's a button on your calculator. All calculators are different. You need to get used to it. But what you should get is the cubed root. There it is there, is 3.62 or 3.6 if it's to 1 decimal place, as the question asked. Okay, so 3.6. Just make sure. What will the diameter of the sphere be? So it's always good to go back and reread that question. This is the radius. So if we were looking for the diameter, we'd have to double this to give 7.25. So to be actually 7.3, the answer here. The answer would be 7.3. I should change that right now. So R equals 7.25, probably 6, I think, which means it comes out to be 7.3 to 1 decimal place. So again, nice question. We all don't read the questions as well, and I almost made that mistake then. So just be aware, if you're doing a question like this, that last sentence is always where they sort of ask the question, or often where they ask the question. Okay, hope that clears things up. Thanks.